insisted he had no issues with Jurgen Klopp despite appearing to argue with his manager after a 1-1 draw against Chelsea. Mane came on in the closing stages of the draw at Anfield on Saturday before having a discussion with Klopp after the final whistle. However, the Senegal international played down the incident, saying it was a friendly conversation, just a tete-a-tete. Mane was surprisingly dropped from the starting lineup for the crucial Premier League clash as his team were left in 6th in the table. The 25-year-old was 3 goals and 2 assists in the league this season, said it was tough to accept being on the bench.
All right, away from England, right now let's go to Italy, where Gianluigi Buffon hinted he would remain available to play for Italy, stating he could never reject a call from his country. The veteran Juve keeper, yes indeed, he said that after Italy's World Cup playoff final defeat to Sweden, that his time with the national team was over. After a 175 cap career, Buffon was left in tears at the San Siro pitch after the 1-0 aggregate defeat, meaning the Azzurri would miss out on a spot at a global showpiece for the first time in 60 years. However, the 39-year-old says he'll always be available to answer his country's call should it come to him. Yes, Buffon has previously said that this season will be his last unless Juve win the Champions League, in which case he will stay on to play at the club World Cup.
In the meantime, Roma striker Gregor Defrel started a rehabilitation program after sustaining severe trauma to the left kneecap. Defrel came on as a 58-minute substitute for Diego Perotti in Sunday's 1-1 draw at Genoa and was injured during that fixture. It has not been stated how much time Defrel will miss, but Roma confirmed via statement that he will go through a recovery process. Defrel has yet to score in 10 appearances since joining Roma from Sassuolo back in July. The Giallorossi are 4th in Serie A, 7 points adrift of leaders Napoli, and the next welcome SPL to Stadio Olimpico. That matchup goes down on Saturday.
All right, then away from that one, let's go to the international scene to tell you that Jorge Sampaoli, the coach of Argentina, was loath to mention Germany as one of the favorites for the World Cup. You know, the draws go down on Friday. Well, the man says he does not like the way the dear Mannschaft play football. Yes, the Argentine boss saw his side scrape into next year's finals at Russia with a Lionel Messi-inspired win in Ecuador in the final round of the CONMEBOL qualifying. Germany, meanwhile, coasted through the European section with 10 wins from 10 and are heavily fancied to defend the trophy they won in Brazil by beating Argentina in the final. Joachim Löw's men also won the Confederations Cup last year with what was effectively a B team, but Sampaoli similarly sees Brazil, France and Spain as bigger challenges at football's global showpiece.
Alright, let's let you know that FIFA President Gianni Infantino has promised to take a hardline approach against racism and doping at next year's World Cup in Russia. The likes of Yaya Toure and Hulk are among the high-profile names who have spoken about being subjected to racist abuse in Russia in recent years. And the topic of how to deal with discrimination has been a key talking point to the build-up to the World Cup. Infantino has vowed to take a zero-tolerance approach to racism, including stopping games if necessary, but he is confident that no incidents will occur during the showpiece tournament. Infantino also addressed the issue of doping tests with the Russian anti-doping agency Rusada still suspended. A beautiful morning right here on Sports Radio Day. Buna Billa 4 Rula getting ready to jump in on it. We'll come to you in a little bit. Yes indeed. Let's let you know that of course a whole lot of games going down today in the Premier League. Brighton Hove will take on Crystal Palace. Leicester City will play Tottenham Hotspur. Watford and Manchester United will go head to head. And don't forget West Bromwich Albion who will host Newcastle United. In the Championship, still in England, Derby County will play Ipswich Town and Reading will take on Barnsley. Yes, going over to Italy, Coppa Italia. Cagliari and Pordenone Calcio will go head to head. Sampdoria will take on Pescara and Spal 2013 will take on Cittadella. Copa del Rey in Spain, Leganes and Valladolid will go head to head. Malaga and Numancia will play. Celta Vigo will take on Eibar. Levante and Girona will also go head to head, and Real Madrid will take on Fuenlabrada. It's going to be a day of football action. Don't forget in France, Ligue 1, Amiens and Dijon Strasbourg and Ken and Bordeaux will take on Saint-Etienne. All in all, a very wonderful day of football to expect, and you get all the action right here on Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla for Villa. All right. We take a breather. When we return, it will be time to bring you on board. Remember the number to dial 0700000889. You can tweet at 89 Brilla FM, and of course the Facebook fan page Sports Radio Brilla for Villa. Beautiful day. Stay right here. The action continues in just a little bit.
Check it out, y'all.
And they've scored!
Alright, that was pretty good.
Brilla FM, always on the ball.
Oh! Can you believe that?
This is number one Sports Radio. 88.9, but whatever you do, don't touch that dial.
The name of the game. Football. The name of the game. Football. The name of the game.
All right, welcome back. It's still a beautiful morning right here on Sports Radio 88.9 Real FM, your champions dial, and it's time to bring you on board. Yes, indeed. Even as I welcome the analysts right here in the studio. Yes, indeed. A fixture right here, well needed. What worth his weight in gold is the man we sabi, Ifeanyi Udeze, right here by my side. I say beautiful morning to you, my brother.
That's so. Good morning, bro.
Yes, indeed. And of course, 0700000889 as the number to dial. You can tweet at 89 Real FM. And the Facebook fan page Sports Radio Brilla for Rilla. That is how to get on board this beautiful morning. Perhaps a disappointing one for this lads, and of course a lot of people have been taking a look at him. Super Eagles defender William Truce Ekong was among the players earlier shortlisted by the Confederation of African Football for the African Football of the Year Awards, but he's now missing, and the new list released by the football body yesterday. But Victor Moses and Junior Ajayi are still there. Are you disappointed that William Truce Ekong has been dropped from that shortlist?
Well, yes, I am, because somebody where you might say they list before, all of a sudden I will say no they list again. I can't wonder, say how they take do how manage. Then clean the name again. I don't understand, But at the same time, we still be happy to say at least 12 of our own did there, Ajayi did there, Moses did there, which my prayer, because for me, Moses they are standing last season. Yes. They were standing last season. The other players today are standing like Mani. Not two are standing just like Moses. This guy too, Salah too, they are standing last season. But at the end of the day, I will tip Moses, because Moses did a very good job for Chelsea last season.
Especially the way he was able to reinvent himself.
The guy did very well. Not easy, For with the pattern they play, they up and down. They do assist for goals, score some goals too. So I really deserve him. The guy deserves to be there.
All right, let's keep our fingers crossed. And also let's welcome back Antonius Becker de Remus. Yes, the anchor. How you doing, my brother?
Yeah, good. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to Ifeanyi Udeze, and a very good morning to the listener.
Yes, indeed. William Truce Ekong being dropped from the list, the short list. Were you disappointed, or did you expect that to happen?
No, it didn't come as a surprise. You'd wonder. He's a fine defender, and it's good to know that when the best 30 players in Africa were selected or were nominated, his name obviously was there. I didn't expect him to make it this far, and true to type, he did not make it this far, because it's an individual award. You must have stood out completely in the whole of 2016, 2017 to get this far. You can easily argue the case of Victor Moses. You can easily argue the cases of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Salah, and the other names are making this new shortlist. But that of Truce Ekong, yeah, he did well. Won bronze for Nigeria at the Olympics. Did well at club level, but others did better.
Okay, now we must take a look at this man. I mean, just a while ago he exited Chelsea, and a lot of people were like, oh, what happened? A part or so he's gone, but he seems to have bounced back. Bounced on his feet. I'm talking about Michael Menelo. He has been appointed as Monaco's new sports director after leaving Chelsea. Just a couple of days later, and then he's back at the top level for another top class. Well, Monaco definitely is. When you talk about big clubs, he's definitely a big one. Your reactions to that one, Ifeanyi? I mean, Michael Menelo landing on his feet. Do you think he will do well at Monaco?
Yes, Yes, I believe he will do well because Minalo after 10-11 years for Chelsea, you know, the guy learned a lot. He can't become boss of his own. You know, he has to learn. You can't become a guy. You know, and we leave Chelsea the opportunity to come from Monaco grab him immediately. You know, that shows he get things when they do they do well. You know, that shows you know the guy did good at the job when they do, because you know easy for a Nigerian, you get me, from Chelsea, you know, you resign all these 2 weeks, another team like Monaco pick you up again, you know, easy, which means the guy is doing a great job.
Quality will always sell, Anthony, but then the thing is, take a look at it, the role he was playing at Chelsea and the role he will be playing here, will there be any major difference?
No, it's similar. Yeah, it's just the club sides that are different. It took him 21 days to get this far. You know, as soon as he stepped down his opposition at Chelsea, rumors and reports had it that he was headed for France. Now it's confirmed. He is, of course, the new technical director. The technical directors, you know, the club sides that primarily do the same things, just that the mandates are different and the goal and the objective are usually different. The Chelsea objective...
Will he be under more pressure now? I mean, particularly when you compare the leagues, the English Premier League, and now he's gone to France. Will he be a step down in pressure? You know,
I think so. If you look at some club sides, the pressure the technical directors or the coaches feel in such club sides are not the same. You cannot tell me that the kind of pressure you feel as a coach or a technical director of Monaco is the same as Chelsea. No. You get hired and you get fired when you look at some of these big club sides. Real Madrid and Chelsea are case in point. If you work in these club sides and then you're not delivering, you will be told to go. Monaco obviously can afford to go without winning the league title or without playing in the Champions League final. Last time they played was in 1994. Since that time, they've not obviously reached the final until they reached the semi-final last season. That's how long you can wait when you are the technical director or the coach of Monaco.
But then, if you're well travelled, you know, been all over the globe playing football, which do you think will be better for him, to live in England or to live in France? Which is more enjoyable? You know, when you talk about the people, the food, the atmosphere, which is preferable?
For me, if you talk about the people, France too a very good place. If Monaco, have you been to Monaco before? Monaco be like he just do on his own. Monaco do on his own. Very beautiful city. You know, nobody will go Monaco even come for that town. Yes, because and moreover, anything they buy there said are tax free. You're not paying tax.
Okay, so that's
there is tax free. If any player wouldn't give you, instead they give you 10 million or 10 million will collect no tax.
No tax.
Yes, no tax. So Monaco.
Anthony, you think what I'm
so Monaco now a lovely place. I believe so, Mike. You enjoy the place.
He has a very, very good point. And let's also not forget that there's so many ways you can go by car, you can go by the tunnel, you can go by air, by road, by ferry. It's not so far.
So all in all, a very, very good thing for Michael Emmanuel at this point in time. Yeah. All right, phone lines are buzzing. Let's bring you aboard. It is Football 360 Degrees. 0700000089. That's the number to dial. We're talking football. Hello, good morning, somebody.
Good morning to you, Abdulaki.
Good morning.
I'm Tony Becker. Good morning. My name is Sabia. Good to us.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Cynthia Motosho. Very good one for Menalo. At least if it's not good, if it's not competent, less than 30 days, he lost the job, or he resign the job and he gets another one exactly. So people doing. Thank you, Abdulaki.
Thank you so much. Hello, good morning, somebody.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. What's your name? No, we lost that fellow. To the phone line. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, good morning, Kilani.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, Tony Becker. My name is Dr. Lada Kilapa.
Let's hear from you, Marcel.
Well, I think good one. This is a good news for my Nigerian football. They never know let me work in Monaco, also coach for the next, players for the next. I think 2026, they take up my country against football as a whole. I can very much. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you so much, Marcel. Yes, Football 360 Degrees, a beautiful, beautiful day. It's a sexy Tuesday edition, and we're talking football, and you're free to jump in on it. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, Aki.
Good morning, bro.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm doing good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is the new after you coming with something.
Let's hear from you, bro.
Yeah. I think for my team, really don't win for himself.
You need to speak up. We can barely hear you.
Yeah, I think for my team, he has really done good for himself. For acquiring the job in Monaco. You know, I don't think it's really more fit for him going to Monaco to get October. He has really done well for himself, and I wish him all the best.
All right, thank you so much. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you. What's your name?
My name is Mark.
Let's hear from you, Mark.
Actually, I'm a Man U fan.
Okay.
So I heard you saying something about Lukaku or something, which I didn't hear you fine.
Okay, Lukaku is fine. No sanctions will be given to his free to play tonight.
I even wish them to give Lukaku that red card so that Lukaku will chop like 3 times bench.
Okay.
Because with the look of things and what Lukaku is playing in with the look of things and what Lukaku is playing in Man United, it's rubbish.
Yeah, this guy. I know why you talk like this because Obama don't come back.
Okay, because you have options. Otherwise, you have time to explore that line of thinking, but sadly we don't. This is where we go, curtains on today's edition. But not to worry, the conversation continues on Twitter, on Facebook fan page, and of course, we will be doing a whole lot of breaking it down during the course of programming as the action continues right here on your Champion Style.